Yeah, I'm in the game trying to level up. Yeah, I'm in the game trying to level up. Yeah, I'm in the game trying to level up. These other haters, man, they trying to settle up.
Good evening, and welcome to tonight's episode of Ninja Talk. Tonight, I have with me my co-hosts, Eric
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
and Mike.
What's good, y'all?
Tonight, we're going to be diving into the film Fist of the North Star. We're just going to be doing reviews, a few of our takes on the film. We'll start off with Eric. What was your takes on the film? Like, what are your opinions on the film?
Okay. Some thoughts I had overall. So, definitely I would choose to watch this over Akira any day. Just letting that be known for sure. Akira was straight garbage. This one I can stomach. But that being said, in the first 20 minutes, I couldn't do it. I fell out. So I had to take a break, go watch something else twice. And then I came back, then watched this. I was like, all right, cool. I can see that the the nuclear, like, post-apocalyptic theme was big in the 80s, apparently.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay. Let's see if this is why they have all these, like, aura powers and are big as hell and whatnot. I'm like, oh, all right, cool. Animation. I mean, this is the 80s and it was all hand drawn, so it's like, for what it was, not bad. It's pretty good, actually. I think if it was like maybe animated today and changed plot wise a little bit, I think it might be a better shonen.
Word.
But I mean, overall, I mean, based off this movie alone is kind of like GTF. But I think I would have to dive deeper into like the manga and the TV show,
Right.
or TV series, because going based solely off this, it's a miss for me. That's for sure. I mean, a smidge of redeeming qualities, but other than that, it was a little weird. It didn't feel like a cohesive movie, probably because it wasn't. But so, yeah.
Feel that. What about you, Mike?
That this movie was garbage.
Oh, that.
This movie was
Basuda.
terrible. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Honestly, I was like, I wanted to watch it subbed because I knew the dub was gonna be bad. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But I also wanted to multitask. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch it dubbed. And I was working on my laptop and watching the movie at the same time. And I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? What is going on? The dub was straight. One of the worst dubs I've ever heard in my life, for sure.
Definitely was not translated well.
Oh man,
that's for sure.
The movie itself, I don't really have much positive to say. Like plot, what? The action scenes, right? I'm guessing that's the big, draw for this movie. The action scenes made no sense. Like, why were homies exploding off like single punches?
Nah, because was Kenshiro, like his fighting style, it focuses on like pressure points and all that shit.
Hitting vitals, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, and then I'm guessing like with his like some kind of nuclear powers, like pouring pouring
Oh,
energy into it and then with like exploding. I don't know. I was trying to figure out that myself, but
yeah.
it was
I don't know, man. I would definitely watch Akira before this for sure. At least like Akira,
Oh snap!
it made me think. Like it was like it had a point. Like it wasn't the greatest storytelling, but at least I got like what it was trying to say. I don't know what this movie was trying to say. What are we doing here? I don't know. I
I don't know, maybe
don't
they were
know.
just trying to like, kind of market it somehow. I don't know. Trying to
uh
get you kind
eh,
of draw you in to kind of like actually read or watch the series. I don't know. Kind of like the one of those bait movies. It's like, it's okay. But I want to see the source material.
Mm.
I was
I don't
just
know.
reading that it's like shot for shot, like based on the manga. Like the entire manga series, everything that happens in the manga we saw in the movie.
Oh
I
wow.
thought I thought it only covered like
Uh,
episodes like 1 through 49 or 50
I
from
don't
the
think
TV
it.
series.
I don't think it had a lot. Like
I
I think so, or
think
or maybe the manga continues. I guess, but everything the movie is directly based off the manga for sure.
yeah,
Mm.
Um,
which is based off the anime. But yes, with the budget that they have for the anime, they kind of changed some things. But
damn. I guess this is like the best selling manga series in history somehow. I don't know how, bro. What?
bro, I'm
I
telling you, like
don't know.
m- maybe it's a lot better, like in the manga and the TV
Well,
series.
I could see that.
Cause this movie just wasn't it though. Like that's what I'm saying. Maybe it was just like one of those little bait movies. Like, all right, this is a little crazy. It's a little, it's all right. It's a little over the top, but like, oh, there's a show and like a manga about it. Let me go check those out,
Yeah.
and maybe this movie will make sense.
I feel like the
Yeah.
action, this is probably one of the rare times the action is actually better in the manga than it was in the animation.
Oh.
Uh,
Well, yeah,
Probably. You know what I'm
yeah, more
saying?
than likely.
But I don't know. I don't got much positive to say, man. This is
It just wasn't it. Sorry, bro. Sorry. It's cool.
but go ahead, Carl. What you think?
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I actually really liked it. I was really when I was like thinking about getting into the movie, I was like, damn, the movie's an hour and 50 minutes long. I don't know how I'm about to do it. And then like the first like maybe 15 minutes, I was like, okay, yo, this is actually kind of interesting because like I like how for like a film from the 80s, the action was very very decent. Um, I would definitely watch it over Akira. Um, so I guess that's why I liked it because um, it showed better action than Akira. So I was like, okay, I was impressed. I was like, damn. But I noticed that they gravitate towards that whole post-apocalyptic thing a lot. I was like, damn. But I think it was like shortly after World War II or something like that. This movie
I thought
came
it
out.
was they're all make believe like World War III. Because no World War III would probably be like a nuclear war.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah.
But besides that, I mean, I liked it. I also liked how you see a lot of influences,
Mm,
like a lot of shows that they influence that we watch today. Like we saw JoJo's Adventure in there, a little bit of that in
Mm-hmm.
there. We saw a little bit of Naruto in there. We saw a little bit of DBZ in there.
for sure.
Uh, I was reading something online saying that it also influenced some show called Devil Man or something like that, or
Yeah.
something like that. It was Devil something, but I was just really impressed how like because supposedly this show Fist of the North Star was like a very like an influential um anime slash manga.
Right.
to like a lot of upcoming anime slash manga that we enjoy today. So I definitely respect that. I even saw a little bit of Boondocks vibes in there. Um, there was the point where homie was fighting. I think he was fighting Rao or something like that, and he was doing like the infinite kicks or whatever. And then he was like making those like Bruce Lee noises.
Nah, that
Yeah.
had to go, bro. Nah, man, nah.
Yo, when I heard that, bro, I was thinking Boondocks, bro. I was thinking about that fight when Stink Mina comes back from hell.
Yeah.
And then when he finished fighting his brother Joggy, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be watching you from hell, bro." I immediately thought about Stink Mina. I was like, "Yo, this got Boondocks vibes all over it." And I was thinking to myself, like, that's true. I mean, Aaron McGruder was like influenced heavy by anime, so it wouldn't even be a surprise. So I definitely like that part about the show. But I definitely understand why you guys were frustrated about the anime. I definitely see where y'all coming from as well.
Well, at least this movie, we should say, this movie was weird.
I do agree that with you, Eric, when you said that maybe you should have gotten into the manga or the anime first before watching the film, because after watching the film, I kind of felt that way because there was a lot of questions that I had that was just sitting around like, okay, damn, you know.
No.
So I was just like, damn, like, okay, damn, the film just ends. You don't really know what happens after that.
And the way that it ended was so weird, bro. Like, so he's fighting, what's his face? Raul.
Mhm.
And homie could just end him. But then the little girl runs out. He's like, "Oh no, stop, you can't kill him." He's like, "Oh, okay." Yeah.
Yo, that part had me rolling. I was like, what?
What?
Yo, man, that
I
part.
was just like, yo, what just happened, bro? So this is like the ultimate like Naruto talk no jutsu right here. Like, wow. Like, I definitely gotta go to watch the anime and read the manga because this don't make no
Facts.
sense at all.
In the ending, remember when they had Julia up on that cross?
Yeah.
And then like the cross falls over,
Yep.
and then after the fight, she's just gone. Like,
Exactly.
how did she get out of that?
Bro. Well, no. See, like, so the cross fell. The kids get her out of the cross. And then while Kenshiro and Raul are duking it out and powering up like freaking DBZ. That's probably where they got it from. Oh, let's just stretch this out to 5 episodes. But anyway, so doing that. So she's covering with the kids, and then they're duking it out. All that ish happens, and then Kenshiro is laying on the ground. They're talking. He leaves, and then we just flash to him, like covered in a cloak again, walking. She's dashing. She's gone. She's planting seeds. I'm like, what?
I don't know, man.
When did all this even transpire, bro?
I think that was the whole purpose of the film,
Like,
for them to like resuscitate the earth.
I feel that.
but it just didn't make sense how we got there, bro. Like, homie was just like, he just got his face punched in. He's like dead ass
blowing up and shit.
He's all right. I'm gonna go chase after. Bro, when did she even leave? I don't know. I'm so confused.
In the beginning, when what's his name? Shin? Well, no, was it Shin? That guy, the guy, the Fist of the South Star.
Yeah, Shin.
Yo, when he takes Julia from Kenshiro and he's leaving, and I think he like took the seeds from her. I'm like, yo, what? Where did the seeds come from? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just going around planting seeds and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It was just. I definitely feel you when you say that part was random. I was like, what the heck?
Man, bro. But yeah, I mean, like, did she had some more seeds stashed on her? Like, she got an endless supply? Like, I don't understand.
Facts.
But yeah, like, she's running all over playing seeds, and he's following her, protecting mankind and doing good things. Even if it means killing somebody. I'm like, oh, okay.
I
Not
don't.
sure.
After that part, I thought they were doing like a flashback of how everything got up to that
Hmm,
when he was saving Lynn and her brother,
yeah.
and then the whole entire time that was a whole completely different girl, and I was like, holy crap,
Hmm.
like, dang, I was lost for like that good 15 minutes, like, dang, I thought that was Julie, and this is how they met, because when he met her, she's like blushing and stuff. I'm like, oh snap, dang, this is kind of weird. He falls in love with a child. Damn, why these animes keep doing this? Find out the whole entire time that's not even Julia. I was like, all right,
No.
good.
But see, I think going back to Lynn, that the whole thing was weird too. Like, so does she have like some kind of psychic power?
Right.
Like, how did she call him? I don't
Yeah,
know. Like,
I didn't understand that at all.
it made no
At
sense.
all.
Like, so we're just gonna skip over that because no one knows. I have no idea.
I thought at some point in the film they was gonna train her, and she was gonna learn that, like, I forgot what it was called, Hotakaru or something like that. That style of fighting is like, I think it's called like Hotakaru or something like that.
I don't know.
But I thought he was about to teach her that, and that's why she's like has like that whole aura thing,
Hmm.
and then finds out.
Well, it's called what, the
It-
Fist of the North Star? Fighting
Yeah,
style. So
yeah,
yeah.
it's like some Chinese form of fighting.
Assassination.
There we go. Yeah.
Some definitely give me some Neji vibes real quick. If
Big,
Neji was a
yo.
homicidal maniac exploding people, I was like, yeah, okay.
You know who also reminds me of? Y'all remember that dude from One Punch Man? He was a villain. He was
Remember it.
okay, so remember that old man from the A class? I think like no, it was like the S class. He was like the
I think I know who you're talking about. I never watched the anime though, so but I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was the old man student. He like had this style where he like hits pressure points, like he fights like with like the tips of his fingers, and
Yeah.
it's crazy. Like he's crazy OP.
I was also getting some Hunter x Hunter vibes.
Yes, I was just about to say that.
The old homie in Hunter x Hunter. Yes.
Oh, Netero?
Yeah, that's his name. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Where
No,
he,
you're
how
right.
he's like moving his hands and
Yeah.
all this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. I see the influence.
Yeah.
Also
So
with
it's like I don't know. I just honestly, this movie just was not it. It just was not. And again, that goes back to saying you gotta go and read the source material before you come to this movie, because if you just come like and out of nowhere left field like we just did, it's not gonna make a lick of sense. And it's just like, yo, like I gotta go watch like a couple of videos on this because I don't understand what I just watched. So I need help.
No. It has to be something with like 80s anime and their storytelling style. Has to be, because Akira now this, like, it's like, why is it not clear? Like, why can't we get a clear story?
I think they were just winging it just because they at that time anime wasn't really like popular in the Western world.
Right.
So they're like, they ain't watching it. Let's wing it. We don't understand it.
I mean, it was still kind of new, so they were just testing the waters,
Facts.
kind of trying to throwing some chum in there, kind of leads you. Come on, now, you know what I mean?
Man, let's make sure they paying attention.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
These
yeah.
movies lack flow. Like there's no flow. It's just
No.
throw it out there on the screen and
But I mean, when you're hand drawing it,
Mm.
I can imagine it's gonna suffer a little bit because but I got a deadline and I don't know how long it takes to draw something. You got to cut corners, which this movie clearly did.
and I feel like in the 80s has to be weird because they were like treating women like trash.
Trash, bro.
Oh yes,
Damn.
sir.
I was
Yes,
saying.
sir.
Damn. Like they're treating this girl like she's just property. Like, okay, like good luck dropping this movie in 2021.
Exactly.
Especially with the Ray's sister. He's like, yo, someone's here for you. Oh, is this my new master? I was like, what?
Yeah.
Damn. Whole entire time, homie's like, yo, it's your big bro. Oh, are you my new master? I'm like, damn. And then there was like as typical, the nudity in a lot of these 80s anime.
Of course.
There was that
Carl's favorite scenes.
Nah, chill. Nah, but the scene where Shorty is changing her clothes and she just rips her whole shirt off. And I was like, damn, yo, these 80s anime didn't care. They're just like, all right, we drawing boobs, tits, and booty.
There was testing them waters, bro.
Yo, y'all paying attention? Yeah, we are.
You are now.
What is this? How does it get past editing? Well, you see.
It's wild.
It was. It really was.
Ooh.
Actually, compiled a few questions for
go ahead.
this segment. So what was your favorite part about the movie?
Oh, damn, that's
when it ended.
That's a handy heavy question, bro. That's handy heavy.
Oh man, you funny, bro. You funny.
All right, what was the part that you hated the most?
Go ahead, Eric.
All right, so I mean, damn, that's I got an hour and 50 minutes to choose from, barely. No, I'm kidding. I didn't mind the fight scenes. They're a little weird. Like I said, I guess if it was redone, like reanimated today, I think it would be a lot better.
I think it was remastered for today.
Oh, geez.
Yeah,
I mean, this wasn't it, but jeez. All right. So all right. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's my least favorite, but one scene that just didn't make sense was like, so after Ken is defeated by Shen, he's dead on the floor. And then, what's his name? Guy with the jacked up face.
Yagi?
Yeah, Yagi. He throws him off the cliff instead of like killing him. And then, I don't know if it was his power or if the mountain was just that weak, because it's like, post-apocalyptic or whatever. But bro just like punches the mountain and collapses it. I'm like, why? And like, I don't. And then it says months later, and then that's when the kids come speeding up, and then we're introduced to Lynn. She has that psychic connection. And I don't even know. She's a Mew, first off, which is like, I'll just throw that at us. And she's like, some freaking psychic connection. It's like calling him, like, okay, so why did she connect with him? Like, that's a huge plot hole right there. I'm just like, Okay, moving on. And then homie enters. Homie's covered in rocks.
Yeah.
Like, so you got rock armor now? Is what you're telling me? He's walking through buildings, punching them, breaking them all. I'm like, I don't, I don't understand. Like, you were just dead. Like, did you just go absorb some nuclear energy or something? And now you're like this complete badass monster that can't be stopped. Like, I don't know.
Facts.
So that whole thing just kind of put me in like, this is weird. But visually, I'd still prefer to watch it over Akira.
Feel that? I feel that.
Wild.
So
Yeah. I don't know. I concur. I don't like the beginning of the movie. Just the whole, like, the man was dead. Like,
yeah,
I don't understand how he survived. Man's bleeding, cut up. Like, I don't know. um,
it just don't
kind
make
of,
no sense.
I kind of enjoyed the little kids as like side characters. They were like, okay, I'm kind of vibing with that.
Hmm.
I think the action scenes, it's over. Like, probably the only bright spot of the movie was this dude fighting. I don't understand why they were exploding, but I kind of enjoyed some of the battles a little bit. Um, but I think one thing I really hated about the movie, especially dubbed, was the whole Bruce Lee yelling, whatever that was. Nah, I can't. I was like, yo, this is nails on a chalk. What? He don't sound like that. What happened? What happened? What? Like, what? Like, I thought it was just the dub voice actors fucking around. Like, I'm like, yeah, you're like, no one's watching this movie. Let's just do
Like,
whatever
what are
with it.
you doing? That's
Man.
crazy.
But yeah, for me, it's hard to pick like a favorite and worst part. It's just collectively bad.
As a whole, it wasn't good.
One thing I found funny was towards the end when the music came on. When the music came on, I was like, "Oh, the movie's over." I'm like, "Wait, no, we're still going. What happened? I thought the movie was over. I still have to watch this."
Like, I still got 20 minutes left.
Oh man,
Uh,
yeah.
Shoot. All right.
I'm a answer for both
Go ahead.
favorite parts and least favorite part. My favorite part was pretty much all the fight scenes. I like the fight scenes. I think that was the most entertaining part about the film because dudes is just hitting people and they're blowing up. I thought that was kind of cool. Remind me of One Punch Man. I enjoyed One Punch Man.
Okay.
And then
Still weird as hell because we don't even know how it's happening, bro. Like your fighting style is for assassination. How are you making people explode? I don't understand.
I feel that.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
My least favorite part was honestly, my least favorite part was kind of like the plot. Because it was just like you wouldn't have gotten it in the first 15 to 30 minutes of watching the film. You have to actually watch the whole film and then think about it for a little bit and be like, oh, that's what that meant. So I would say that was my least favorite part of the film. I know that's not like a specific spot, a specific part, but I really didn't like that part because I was confused.
Bro,
like,
it's fine. It counts.
word. Because I was like confused through like halfway of the film. I was like, wait, what's going on? Like, yo, wait, why did this happen? What? Who's that? Like they're just introducing people. Like they're just bringing in random people without no introduction. Like, yeah, and then this chick, who is she?
And then Len's supposed to be some kind of special aura or something. Because when Raul was coming back from defeating Shin, he stops and looks at her. Like, is she supposed to be powerful or something? Like, supposed to have like this incredible power or something? Like, I don't get it. Like, what was the point of that? Like,
I feel that.
it added nothing, nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Like it just left you in the dark about. He sat there, stared at her like, yeah, you're not a problem, and he kept it
Yeah.
moving. I was just like, well, what was that about?
Bro, I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. All right. So that being said, if you had to choose like a favorite fight scene, what would it be?
Ooh,
The funny part is all these fights were hella short. It's like you can't
Yeah.
even enjoy them.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
true.
I'm like, I kind of like the one where he was fighting the big dude, and he was like, "Haha, I could suck my stomach in."
And he's like, yo, you're already dead. He's like, what?
Yeah.
dude blows
Basically, he's like, "Oh, you're already dead." What?
Like, yo, just imagine you pull up to a fight. The dude got on black Air Forces, and he
Bro,
runs you
you're
to
already
fade like
dead.
you're already dead.
As soon as you step foot, bro. As soon as you rode up, you was already dead, bro. You was already dead.
My favorite was his fight with Joggy, because this dude was talking that mess like, yeah, and then yo, I'm a come back, and I'm the fist of the fist of the North Star, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna whoop you, and then he blows up. I was like, damn, bro, why don't you just die in peace? Like, just take your L, bro. Like, with pride. Like, he's talking all that reckless. No,
He's talking all the Eshness explodes.
blew up.
Like,
I was
Yagi.
like,
Yagi's dead. Bye, Yagi. It was just oh man.
had a couple more questions.
Bet.
So my second question was when Shin was handing it to Kenshiro, and Rao and Jagi were sitting up on top of the mountain just watching.
Yeah.
It's like, why didn't Rao listen to why didn't he listen to Jagi and go save Kenshiro? And then I also ask, why did Jagi try to convince Rao to go save Kenshiro if he was like beefing with him? You know what I'm saying? Because he already had like his grudge with Kenshiro for almost killing him the first time. So it's like, why tell homie to go save his enemy? You know what I'm saying?
I don't have the answer, Sway.
Bro, you asking these questions that I don't got the answer to.
I feel like
No.
Rao, then he won the title, so I figured that played a part into it. Let homie catch the
Yeah.
ants and die, right?
Yeah.
That's
Or maybe
competition there.
trying to be like, yo, go save him and prove like you're the one that should have been named successor. You're stronger, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
right. You know, save the successor and prove that he ain't shit. Like, you made the wrong choice, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. But Jagi, yo, homie was trying to be all over the place.
Facts. Homie was like, yeah, yo, I was the one that talked your boy Shin to betray you and take your girl. Bro, what? That's the type of stuff you get shot over. Like, if he was in the hood, he would have got shot already, man.
Oh man.
What are you saying? You really got shot at? I'm dead.
Homie. And the fact is, he came in bold with it too. He's like, yeah, that was me. What?
No, it's funny. Like, homie mean, like, yo, he gets all serious and does like that quick, you know, pressure point combo. And they all start talking that ish. Like, oh, you can't beat me. You's a bitch and blah blah. All you see is start bubbling and shit. Like, bam. It's like, now what you talking, bro? Bro, it's like instant death soon as he hits you, bro. Pop. Pop him like a balloon. Except for freaking Rao. Like, what the hell's going on there?
I guess he had enough like energy or aura power to counteract.
There's no
all the-
explanation, bro.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Yeah. It's true. It just didn't make sense. I'm like, so like you can hit him multiple times and he gets like he walks away with like a little blood squirt. Like "Argh!" and just keeps walking. Like, all right, so is he not gonna explode like everyone else did? Like I don't understand.
oh man.
And then the whole thing with Shen, like I figured they were on like equal weight, like fighting length or whatever. Homie just comes in and just completely annihilates him. I don't know if it was like because of the shock or like what the hell was going on there, but I was like, oh, okay. Thought he was supposed to be strong. I mean, since the whole movie is kind of based like, if you want to survive in this, post-apocalyptic world, you got to be strong. The
Right.
weak, they don't get nothing. You know what I mean?
Right.
All these martial artists who like are big and powerful. I'm like, all right, screw the little weaklings. I'm gonna keep all this ish for myself and live that good life. You know what I mean?
Yo, the mystery of the night is everybody in there that was fighting. How come everybody was like 10 foot tall and had football pads on? Like, we couldn't just get like a normal sized little guy just blowing people up with pressure points and stuff. Like,
Bro.
everybody got to be 10 feet tall.
Has to be the mutations, right?
Exactly. And also, like, yo, you see a little stick figure coming at you with like a pointy finger, like, yo, who's not gonna entertain, bro? Like, come on, you over here looking like Steve Urkel. Who you gonna beat up, bro? Like, come on now. But yeah, the freaking huge ass dudes just was kind of ridiculous.
Yep.
Sorry, so y'all mutating, right? And then it kind of gave me Mad Max vibes with like all the football gear and all that ish.
I feel you. I haven't seen the movie.
It was like,
I know what you mean.
yeah. I mean, I didn't really see the movie myself. I mean, I've seen like parts of it, like maybe like one of the older ones.
Right.
But-
So y'all remember the part in the film when Jagi fights Kenshiro for the first time, and then homie hits him with the Neji real quickly, hits him with the 64 palms right quick. And homie's like bubbling up, he's about to blow up, and then he like pokes his neck and stuff, and then he like stops himself from blowing up. I was really confused about that because I was like, yo, why didn't anyone else try that? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like
maybe they didn't know it. Maybe they didn't know the technique. Because what's his face? Jiagi, he trained in the same art. So it's like, yeah. So Jiagi, Kenshiro, and Rao, they all trained in the Fist of the North Star fighting style. So maybe that's why he knew to like poke himself in the neck to release the pressure or something. I don't know.
That makes sense. That's a good response, actually.
And then like, but then just Kenshiro just kind of like squished his head like a grape. So I was just like, wait, what? Like, I was like, oh, so that's why he had all the bandages on him. He was talking itch to, Shen.
Were they all actually brothers though? Like, cause they're like, yeah, little brother, big brother. I'm like, okay, y'all related? Yeah, I killed our father, Ryukin. Oh,
Well, I
how
mean,
you
it's
gonna kill
kind
your
of
dad?
like, I mean, like, yeah, if you like train under the same master, you consider your trainees, like, family. Like that's my brother. You know what I mean?
Right.
Probably it felt like it's one of those things.
Yeah, they
Mm.
did the same thing in Afro Samurai, where homie's fighting
Ah,
his brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you train under the same master. Your brothers.
okay.
Yeah.
I get y'all now. I get y'all. Um, they never got into how Ken and Julia ever meet. Like they just threw that in there. Like, yeah, they're in love, and I'm
Bro,
just like, how'd y'all meet? Like, yo, y'all gonna talk about that at all?
Y'all gonna splack for me? Like, what you gonna? Oh man.
I'm like,
I,
oh, this is Kenshiro. This is his fiance. Here you go.
yeah,
Yeah.
the way the movie
Okay.
starts, it's like you're right in there. Like, oh damn, no introduction, no nothing. Like,
Facts.
okay.
Homie just shows up. I'm here to take your bitch.
Shorty was like, yeah, I didn't get to marry my fiance. I'm out here thinking she's talking about someone else. The whole entire time she's talking about Kenshiro. Like, what? Yeah, damn.
Like, I was like, yo, what? So all this happened over a biddy? Like, okay. All right.
Honestly, pretty much the driving force behind this whole film was Coochie. Let's be real. The driving force behind this whole film was Coochie.
But I think I think that can only be said for like the whole Shin thing though. The whole Shin battle. I think the rest of it was kind of like Rao and uh what's his face? I just forgot his name. What's his face? The guy that got his head squished.
Joggy?
Yeah, Jaggi. They were like upset because the master chose Kenshiro as the next teacher of the Fist of the North Star dojo, and they thought like he was weak. They were stronger than him, and they deserved it.
Right.
But yeah, the whole Shin thing, it was definitely focused on the cooch for sure.
Homeboy, big boy simping. You drive 5 fingers into your homie's chest just for some cooch.
That was like what, 7? Yeah, it was 7. Make that constellation. The Big Dipper.
Who said that? Man. Yo, another thing they left us off, they left us hanging off on was whatever happened to Ray's sister. Like, after they help her regain her eyesight, we don't see her at all for the rest of the film. We don't know what happens to her.
She served no purpose to the plot to begin with. I mean, give her a little quick mention and send her on her way.
Yo, what you think, Mike? What do you think about that part, man? They show her like once and then she gone.
I mean, I'd say it's consistent with the rest of the movie. Like, not a lot of things were like fully developed. The character development wasn't fully there. So, I mean, yeah, it's to be expected.
Feel that.
There's really not much you can say about it because, like, it wasn't, like I said, it's not a cohesive movie. It's kind of just like thrown together real quick, like as a little sample. An hour and 50 minutes of hot garbage. But again, I'd still watch it over Akira. Just gotta throw that out there.
That's literally the theme of tonight. This is better than Akira.
Is it though? Is it?
I mean, I take the martial arts and nuclear horror powers over whatever the hell Akira was.
I mean, for me, to enjoy anything, I need plot. If there's no plot, I can't. It's really hard for me to like mess with it.
Yeah.
Like I need a good story. I need a message, maybe something. I
Right.
need something. If it lacks that, no amount of action is saving the movie.
I feel that.
No amount of action, no amount of splacking, no amount of fan service. It's just not working for me, bro.
And for me, like I like deep stuff. I like, oh damn, I didn't even think about it that way. Like, which Akira kind of had that effect on you, where it's like, oh wow, I didn't really get that subtle little message they had there. This. They had something going with the post-apocalyptic thing. I was like, okay, but what happened?
Right.
I don't know. Have y'all seen the show The 100?
Nah.
It's on CW. So it's like,
It's on my watch list.
yeah, no, it's a good show. You should watch it. It kind of has the same premise in that there was a nuclear war. It wasn't a war, but nuclear bombs were dropped. Yeah, it was a war. Nuclear bombs were dropped, and the Earth died. Like no plant life, animal life. So they went to space because the radiation would kill the humans. So after I watched that show, I've been appreciating post-apocalyptic things more.
Word.
So I was kind of hoping this was gonna do something.
I feel you.
Highly disappointed.
I feel you.
But yeah, I need plot.
Yeah.
I agree with you, bro.
No, I feel you.
I agree with you. Plot is definitely key, essential. So I definitely hear you, bro. Definitely hear you.
I'm gonna be real with you. Sometimes, like, I watch things. What the hell? But sometimes I watch things like they legit have like no plot at all, but I'd watch them anyway. That's because like it's drawn nice. I'm just like, dude, I don't have anything else to watch right now, so I'm gonna watch it anyway.
Feel you.
So it's just kind of one of those things for me. Exactly. At first, as after I got past the like first half hour, I was like, all right, I guess I can do this. That first half hour, it was rough. It was rough.
I feel you.
Bro, honestly, I did not want to start. I was like, damn, I gotta do this like another 80s movie. And I was just like, yo, when I put it on, I was like, well, this shit's about to be weird as hell. Granted, it was. That's why I had to take a break after the first 30 minutes. I was like, I'll come back to this. I'll come back.
Honestly, I was feeling the commercials more than the actual.
This dude said that. Oh, shit.
Commercials I've never seen before. I'm like, what's this?
I'm like, shit, these commercials got more plot than this movie.
Oh, shit.
Oh man.
Like, oh shit, I'm invested in these commercials. For real.
I guess this is my last question. Yo, I was just pretty much asking, when did Rao kill Ryukin? The old man in the beginning of the film that was like praying or whatever he was doing.
Yeah.
I think he was praying.
Yeah, he so after Kinshiro was killed after he fought Shin, well I should say Shin just like mopped the floor with him. But it happened like right after that. Because when he walks away and then he like confronts him in the dojo, they have words, and then the master's like, leave and don't you ever come back to this dojo. And then he's like, yo, what? Flexing, kills him, puts him back in his little prayer position. That's when they flash and see the blood splurting down.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Shit, I mean, at first I was like, yo, there's no way this ends without somebody dying.
Facts.
I thought it was gonna be like a master versus student bloodbath. That's not what I got. I was kind of disappointed, but I was like, all right, cool. So if Master's dead now. So if Master's dead, the current replacement is dead. So shoot, I'm the new North Star, bro. Let's go. You know what I mean?
He's like, yo, do what you want to do, but you're not that guy.
And then homie was trying to be all deep. It doesn't matter if you're strong, if you don't see your. I'm like, bro, like this ish don't even make sense already. Don't try to add some philosophical meaning or whatever to try to like get into my head. Like, no, because just stop. Just stop. So that's when homie was killed. And I guess I mean clearly he was the strongest one because yeah,
Homie was taking over kingdoms and shit.
basically he's like, oh, that's your territory. Nah, that's mine now. Shit, all right there, Killmonger, calm down, bro. Chill out.
Homie pulled up like, yeah, my whole body's made of steel now. Then he's like, oh, really? For real? Damn, that's crazy.
I
Blows
just
him
turned my
away.
body into steel. I'm about to mow through all y'all. Mow through everybody. Well, a good chunk. Then Raul's just like, yo, you're trash, bro. Bam.
Blows him away. He's like, yo, I'm not even gonna unmount my horse. He goes, yo, Captain,
Bro.
you shouldn't have to get blood on your hands. He goes, my guy, I got this. I'm not even gonna mount my horse. Blows him away.
This is crazy.
Now, that part was pretty cool though. I'm not even gonna lie.
Shit, that's probably where Mob Psycho got that from.
Haven't seen that one yet. I'm slacking.
I mean, I saw bits and pieces of it. Didn't watch all the way through, but I probably should.
All right, so final thoughts. What are your final thoughts about this film, guys? Any final opinions? Any last words before I take you out? I'm just kidding. But yeah,
I mean, I'm pretty much gonna stick to what I said in the beginning. Like this movie, I don't think it represents like the manga and TV series as a whole. I think this is just like one of those bait movies just to kind of get you to kind of draw you in.
okay.
I mean, it was. I can't really say it was done well, because I mean, going off this, the plot is just straight ass. But like I'm saying, I mean, that being said, for what it is, it's okay. And again, I'm gonna say it again. I'd still watch it over Akira.
Word. Theme of tonight. I'll watch it over Akira. Remember that.
Hashtag.
Yo, watch Akira Suez. Y'all talk, put some respect on my name.
All right, Birdman, calm down.
I'd argue that Akira probably had more influence on culture. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
I mean,
what makes you say that?
I mean, I've heard of Akira long before I ever heard of this movie. And I feel like this probably influenced a lot of anime, but I feel like Akira influenced like other, mediums, you know what I'm saying? Like The Matrix and a whole bunch of other stuff. But
Word.
yeah, I'd argue that. But this movie.
Am I going to? No, I'm not. But I'm gonna put it out there.
This movie, yeah, it lacked plot. I tried. I wanted to like it, but it made it really hard. It really did.
Bro, you know what? I can't even fault you for that, because it's really hard. It's really hard.
I'll put some respect on that it did influence some other stuff. Dragon Ball Z, Neji probably.
For sure.
Basically,
um, those Hunter
Those-
Hunter vibes.
Berserk.
Probably Berserk.
Yeah.
I haven't peeped Berserk yet, but that's on the watch list actually.
It is, bro. That could be a watch party.
Let me know. Let me know.
So I'll give it some respect there. I mean, like it was in the 80s, it was a different time. I have to understand that. I have to. The expectations weren't this high for an anime.
Low expectation, bro. Low expectation.
So for that time, you know, it was like, oh wow, this movie's, you know, crazy. Wow, this dude blew up. We don't need plot. Let's just watch this dude blow
Explosions everywhere.
Dude said that.
Man, a Michael Bay movie or something. I don't know.
But
I
with
don't
human
know.
guts. I love it.
But yeah.
Invincible vibes.
Uh,
Putting it against everything we have today, it's obviously like a 2. But
I can't argue with that.
in 1984, it was probably pretty solid.
I feel that.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Respectable. My final thoughts. Like I said, man, I was kind of impressed. For an 80s film, it was pretty decent. The fight scenes was decent. There's some stuff that they could have worked on. They could have did it a little bit better. Like answering some of those like confusing questions. Not leaving us with cliffhangers. Like in the end of the film, a homie's walking in the woods. He runs into Julia, like puts his arms out, and then finds out she just like disappears. It was a mirage. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah,
they
because
left-
that's like her after him, and she was there, but she's not there no more. She moved on to plant some more seeds.
Mm.
So, you know, he's right behind her. Don't worry, baby, I'm coming. All right, so that's just one of those things.
But yeah, like just some of the cliffhangers and like, you know, the plot could be a lot better. Honestly, like I said before, and I'm gonna stick by it. I think the whole takeaway of this film was the driving force was Coochie. Homie lost his girl because homeboy was simping, and then he had to go find his girl, and then his girl gets given over to another guy, and now he has to continue seeking after his girl. And I'm just like, all right, bro, yo.
Like, damn, they tried to steal my bitch. Gotta go get her back.
They gotta put some respect on women, women's rights.
That's
Not
crazy.
the-
Hashtag feminist movement.
You have to flag this video for mature.
Oh shit.
Uh,
No, but it was a decent film. I'd give it a solid 6.
Damn.
It was a decent film. It was
That's
definitely better than
high.
Akira. It was definitely better than Akira. I didn't mind the art style. Yo, I know one thing I noticed is with the art style in Fist of the North Star is I couldn't tell if these guys was black or if they were white. Half of the time I'm like, oh yo, he looked like he black. And then
Japanese. No,
So that was a fairly dark-skinned Japanese person.
from Osaka.
They're in the sun, being tan. All right.
But I like the art style a little bit better than I liked the art style in Akira. So
That's fair.
you know, definitely stick by the theme of tonight. Watch this. I definitely watched this over Akira.
Oh, sure.
man.
But that's pretty much it. My final thoughts.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
Take us out, big dog.
Yeah, I bet. That, ladies and gentlemen, is our show. All of us here at Ninja Talk would like to thank you for tuning into tonight's episode. If you enjoyed the show, make sure to follow us on Twitter at Ninja Talk 3. Follow our Facebook/Instagram pages at Ninja Talk the Podcast. And be sure to check out our YouTube channel of the same name, where we will be posting even more content. Podcast episodes dropping every Tuesday on Anchor and Spotify. So make sure you subscribe to get upload notification. Once again, my name is Carl, and this has been Ninja Talk.